All right. So, I'm gonna watch. Pretty much, this is a video like, do I think Tyler 1 deserves challenge on every role? And I found this nice little video by Myth. Go check out his channel. He's pretty cool. So we're just gonna get right into it. If I need to move my camera around, I will.
Well, Challenger mid, Challenger bot,
Welcome to the League of Draven.
Challenger support, Challenger in North America, Challenger in the US, an alleged chess prodigy, CEO of a thriving pool service and repair company.
He is very good at chess. For some reason, I don't know why. Some people are just good at chess, man. Um, it's one of those games that you kind of like play for a while and then you kind of get the hang of and then you know what to do in certain scenarios. But, chess has thousands of moves, so he is good at chess. I give him that.
Company, a scientific anomaly the likes of which has never been seen before. These are the many titles of one person, the man who is truly just built different, Tyler1.
I don't know what this video is going to get into, but I think with League in general that um, if you play enough games and you're good enough, you will like okay, maybe not challenger, but you will definitely climb um, especially now. So I feel like maybe back then it was a little harder, like when he was. Sorry, I'm not. I'm trying to make sure my mic's not too loud, but maybe back then it wasn't so easy. So I give him. I definitely give him credit. Like, I'm not saying that he's not, but it's like, does he deserve it? Um, with the amount of games he played, of course, but
Tyler started his league career when he was still in university and was famously banned for his solo queue behavior.
I was banned from League of
yeah.
Legends.
So I played League way back, way back, like season 1, maybe even. Like I remember seeing beta and stuff, but I know I played season 1 for a fact. And I remember Tyler 1 being on Twitch wasn't as popular as he is now. I think it was like maybe 1,000 viewers back then, maybe 500, something like that, because Twitch wasn't even popular. But yes, he was very funny to watch because we all raged back then so bad, and the system was flawed. It wasn't really people. They didn't really crack down on people.
It's permanently forever. No coming back. You know
I remember
how I
when
feel
he
about
got
that.
banned.
Nah, I saw it coming, dude. I saw it coming. I'm not gonna lie, I saw it coming. If you guys knew
Dude, he was
everything
so
I did,
he was so young in this video. Like, he's definitely changed over the years. Like, his face, his facial feature, I feel like he's definitely aged a little bit. Not saying that he's old or anything, but
whew, mm, they were they were nice to me on that post. Let me tell you.
The people demanded his freedom, and his freedom was granted.
what people don't understand too is like, okay, there's some people left from Riot, um, from back in the day. Like, there's probably a couple. Like, there's like Freak, but Riot is not the same company as it used to be, and I hope everybody understands that. That's why they're getting all this backlash and they're removing things from the game. Riot in general is not the same company. Nobody from the beginning is there. Maybe just Freak. Maybe one other person as far as I know. But the game, I'm pretty sure, was bought, like Riot was bought by Tencent, I'm pretty sure at one point. But to be fair, in my opinion, the game was never. The problem is the game has gone down this rabbit hole of people, like, of the developers trying so hard to make the game so good, and the issue is it's done the opposite because all they need to do is just do simple updates to the game and make sure there's stuff that's not broken and fix bugs. And instead of doing that, they've released champion after champion, had bugs after bugs, and thousands of issues. And now they're struggling with money because nobody new is coming back to the game. Blah blah blah. I'm not gonna get into that, but I just wanted to kind of touch on the fact that Riot is not the same company. Riot is not Riot. Riot Games was sold a long time ago. I'm pretty sure like season 3 or 4. I'd have to look that up to verify, but you can look it up for yourself. I'm pretty sure it was sold in like season 4 or 5 or something like that.
Did.
I'm sure everybody here has Heard the news? Yeah. T1 has been unbanned from League of Legends. I'm sure you guys have probably heard the news by now. After 613 days, I can finally play League of
Yeah, I
Legends
remember when he was
without
unbanned.
getting my account banned. Now, you guys are probably wondering, Tyler, dude, it has been 3 months. What? Riot actually begged me to come back. It was kind of sad. I actually felt bad for them.
In 2018, he would hit Challenger for the first time playing AD carry.
Let's go! There
In my opinion, yeah, he was insanely good at like Draven. I mean, he was good at 80 carry overall. But Draven, he definitely like. There was times where he had bad games for sure. But he was very good at Draven.
baby! Give me that shit, boy! Give me that. Plus 21! That's 392, bitch! That is Challenger tier. That right there is Challenger. What's up, guys? Hey, come here. Hey, boys, you are watching a
I'm not sure what
Challenger
season this
stream.
is.
How's it
6,
feel?
7?
How did you do it? So you're asking me how I climbed from 0P Diamond 5, 46% win rate in 15 days to Challenger? Is that what you're asking me? 'Cause I'm a fucking god. That's how I did it.
He didn't know it at the time, but this would be the first of many.
Like I said, I'm not one of those degenerates who's like, oh yes, Challenger account. Let's make a new account. Oh, 5 Challenger accounts. Ooh, cool. No, okay. You get 1 Challenger account. Who cares if you can do it again?
In 2019, Tyler started a challenge, and his message was very clear.
So we are doing an unranked to
You know,
Challenger.
I want to touch on this real quick. Try not to like keep interrupting the video, but so I was watching a video of Tyler1 last night because I really don't watch a lot of Tyler1 anymore. And one thing I noticed in his games, like even recently before he started playing WoW, like a couple months ago, I think it was, he puts off a lot of pressure in games. Like he just does. Like when he plays that when he was playing that Cho'Gath top, I don't know if that was like a season ago or what it was, but I was watching him play Cho'Gath top, and he's putting off an immense amount of pressure. Um, and I seen him do things that like I don't know if I would do because I'm not a good player like by any means. So like I was seeing him like level Q on Cho'Gath. I was told never to do that because it only levels damage on the Q. It doesn't give you less cooldown. Maybe it's changed. Maybe I'm completely wrong. So like he's that was just a little thing I wanted to add, but he puts off an immense amount of pressure when he's in a game. And maybe not so like he's like mechanical god like Faker, but he definitely in solo queue he definitely puts off this pressure where he's like he's not afraid to fight you. And that is something I've had an issue with in League. Like like he knows when to fight, and even if he doesn't know when to fight, he always will fight. And 9 times out of 10, he's decent at the game, so he'll win. And so like this is something where it's just something I kind of wanted to note, and that he's very good at.
Jungle only. The role is easy, and I am here to prove it. Period. In the discussion. Dude, jungle is the best role with the worst players. Period. It is.
Yeah, I agree with that. The jungle is the best role with the worst players. Jungle is one of those things where like as soon as your jungler dies one time, they rage quit and they start softenting, or like they are so far behind they don't know how to play like correctly, and they're in this like mental state of like, oh, what the fuck do I do now? I died one time. Um, so yeah, and it's just he. That's totally correct.
Discussion. It is what it is. You are delusional. Okay, so
I knew
apparently
watching Tyler1 from the beginning that he was automatically at least Diamond or Master tier, like right off rip,
saying
way
I
back in the
will
day.
not get diamond. Do you realize how easy diamond is?
Having never seriously played the role before, Tyler started jungling. And did he ever jungle?
You know, watch some videos in Q or something.
Jungle's such a hard role, man. So like if he makes challenge of jungling, Like unless he's playing like giga easy junglers, like it's crazy, bro. Because jungle, in my opinion, I cannot play jungle. I don't know what the fuck to do because back in the day it used to be different. You know, back when I played early seasons, of course now I've never even tried it really. I tried like Belveth because I like her. I like how she goes in like a powered form, but there's so many things you have to do with her. So um, he is very very talented if he gets challenger in jungle because jungle is just a man. It's a rough role. You have
Watch
to
this,
know
fellas. Watch
so
this.
many
Let me
things.
show you how fucking broken this roll is. Watch this. No skill. Watch this. No skill. I'm gonna do red buff and go straight top. Watch this. He died. Look how absolutely peasant this roll is.
Why is the enemy playing jungle or fucking Draven top? Hello? No way he dies here, right? He fucking got.
Flash ignite.
I like how his laner just stood there. This is definitely low elo, right? His laner is not playing the game, bro. See that that is
I
crazy
have to kill
because
myself. It's doomed. Never mind. I'll just
this
kill
is
myself.
back when Machete was in the game or whatever it was called.
Never mind. Fuck it.
This is like
Tyler
season
won
5
the
or 6 or
Diamond after
something.
192 games, 71% win rate on Lee Sin, and 62% win rate on Kindred. Tyler introduced Olaf to his
71%, depending on how many. I can't tell if that shows how many. Oh yeah, 38 played. That's pretty fucking good.
champion pool and achieved master rank after 419 games.
Let's go.
400 games is pretty crazy. I think 2 seasons ago I played 200 and some, and I was so fucking burnt out, man. So burnt out, and I was playing support. You know, playing any other role is even worse, in my opinion.
Let's
400 games in a
go.
season is holy shit.
Where's it at?
And streaming, you know, like
I didn't say
90%
anything
of the time
fucking wrong.
probably.
3 weeks ago, what I fucking say?
He said what I fucking
What
say.
I say? I'll show you how easy your role is. I will show you. And in what about 3 weeks of playtime, 4 weeks of play, I get master tier. I get master tier. Put the money where my mouth. Your role is easy. I made it to masters. I still don't kite camps. I do not kite camps, and I made it to master.
That's actually
I treat them
crazy.
like a fucking brute. And
That's
no
actually
skill.
crazy because I've watched a lot of videos like on how to get better at jungle and stuff. Not that I've wanted to, but like niece coaching and stuff. And like they always rail people about not kiting camps. And if you can make it to masters without kiting camps, is it really that big a deal until masters, right? Like to be honest, if I ever made it to masters, I would be completely content. I don't really care to go any farther. I'm never going to be a pro at the game. Don't care. So for me, that's crazy. I would. That's insane.
It's that easy. I don't know matchups. It's the best role
I
in the goddamn
Me
game,
neither.
period.
I don't know any
And
matchups
it's
either.
not
I don't
even close.
understand it either. That's crazy
Boasting
though.
a 66% win rate on Olaf, nothing could stand in his way. Challenger was surely close, right? Tyler began to struggle. Playing jungle on stream with thousands of people watching is a recipe for stream sniping.
Yep.
Whatever, dude. Whatever, dude. I'm being ghosted so fucking hard.
Eventually, Tyler would decide to stop streaming until he reached Jungle Challenger due to the amount of ghosting and sniping in his games. Just over a month later, with a grand total of 1,807 games, he did the unthinkable and collected the second Infinity Stone.
I did, in fact. I mean, I am not trying to brag. I am a
JG
humble
diff.
man.
That
I
shirt's
would
awesome,
never,
by the way.
ever in my life brag about anything. I'm down to earth. However, gentlemen, lads, ladies, gals, you are looking at right now
I think it's the first time I've seen him with hair.
a challenger. Challenger. Jungle.
He was finally able to achieve this by swapping his playstyle.
You guys want to hear how me to him came to be? It was insane. It's motivational. Listen, so very last stream, I played Ivern, and I was like, wow, this dude's really chill. I don't chill. You fucking dude, you fucking big dick walks around. Look at that, just like that. I don't give a fuck. Walks around the fucking jungle. But you know what? Let's play.
He chose to fill a supportive role within his team, often playing with low CS numbers. He focused on protecting his laners, getting them a lead, and sacrificing his own strength to back up his team. On Ivern, gold doesn't mean as much because he's more of a utility-based champion.
No, listen. Every single Ivern YouTube video I watched, I read Ivern's lore, read it like a book.
He said I read Ivan's lore. I don't understand what that has to do with the fucking champ. That's funny though. He's funny.
You're pretty interesting. He used to be a like cruel soldier. We'll talk about that in a second. I lose 9 Ivern games in a row. D2-0.
Oh, sorry, boys.
No. I fucking reeked through another one. Lost 13 of 14. We keep playing it. We keep playing it. Boom. We're 1 game away from challengers. Who the fuck do we lock in? Ivern. I love him. I love him. Dude,
He said I love him.
Daisy. You should read up on the lore. It actually immerses you.
Tyler was ready to set his sights on a new goal, Challenger top lane.
We are starting top lane today. Yes. Yeah. Yep. Unranked the challenger top lane starts today.
After only
Top lane's a
117
weird
wins
role
at
because top lane is like I don't know. It's changed over the years now, but back when he was playing top lane, like he would play these champions that were like a little bit like very easy, but it's never easy to get challengers. So like, I mean, mechanically he's very good. I wouldn't say he's 10 out of 10, but I've seen him run it down a couple times here and there. But yeah, he would play like Alawi. Shit, that's like Alawi is like one of those champions you can't fucking play against, bro. Like if a good Alawi is in the game, you are fucking cooked, bro. Like in lane at least. She is a fucking disgusting champion.
losses,
And
Tyler hit
Olaf.
Diamond 4 in top lane. It took him only 8 games more than his jungle climb.
Oh wow, he was doing a lot of damage there. He does have Pantheon too, man. Like that was a crazy team.
Let me see it.
Oh, maybe not. It's a lot. Oh, okay. Maybe not. It's not the greatest team comp then. I thought it was tank
Climb would
support.
continue, with Tyler making his way toward Masters. It was not going fast. but
Yeah,
he was
see
playing
right here,
hundreds-
like he's playing. I don't know if this is the same thing I watched last night, but he's playing Cho. And when he gets like a kill or two on Cho, my goodness, the amount of pressure he puts off in a game is ridiculous. It's like the same thing with him when he's on Draven. Like he's immediately running down the enemy ADC and support.
and hundreds of games, never actually hitting Masters. Fast forward to the last day of the season. Tyler did not have enough time to hit.
Now I don't know what rank this is, but when I used to play top lane in these seasons, because I remember playing in these seasons, and I played top lane, and I never got ganks, dude. Because back then top lane was just a fucking you're on an island roll. So this is pretty interesting to watch, because like maybe the Kane is watching his stream, knows who he is, because like I never got ganks top lane back then, dude. Never.
Challenger.
And I was
Even
always in a counter matchup.
him from trying to hit Masters before the
Pretty
season
much.
reset.
22 and 3. The hardest time to play ranked of the season.
22 and 3 is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. But it looks like in some of those games, let's go back here. In some of these games, like he carried hard. But like 2 and 4 here with one item, two items, 2 and 4, 30-minute game. So he wasn't doing very good in this game, but he had a lot of kill participation. So he was there. And that's what I mean. That's what I was trying to explain is like the amount of pressure he puts off. His score's bad, but 14 assists with 70% kill participation. You know what I mean? Like that's a lot. That's a lot.
Look at this. Joe Gap in the fucking top lane, right?
With that, Tyler had hit Masters. He still had a very long way to go to hit Challenger top lane. He
Beating
continued to grind.
Darius is crazy. Like a good Darius should run you to fuck down. I feel like. That's what I feel
Throughout the
like at least.
preseason and well into the next season. The grind was not easy. Tyler would play a grand total of 3,800 games across 2
Dude,
seasons and 1 preseason, leading up to a
that's
stream where he
insane,
had
dude.
80,000 people watching him as he would cross the Challenger cutoff.
80,000 viewers is crazy. I used to play Urgot top lane. I used to love playing Urgot top lane.
That's it! And it's done! Yeah! Yes! Ah! Yes, 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 yes! Yes, 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 yes! Yeah! Yes! Fuck! It's fucking done! That's a promotion. That's Challenger. Dude, just picture in your head, fucking sweet, sweet victory, yeah.
Look how he's walking. He's funny as hell.
Problem. Period. I'm a fucking problem.
The full
He's
grind
wearing his
took
shirt
over
says
9
build
months.
different.
Yes, almost a year
Oh,
for this
shit.
one challenge. One of the most notable things about this part of the challenge is that Tyler fully embraced his title as the best weak side top laner.
I'll play weak side till the day I die.
Some other ridiculous stats from the top challenge include that on 3 separate days he played 25 games in a single day. He also
That's
lost
insane,
18
dude.
games of those 25 in one single day. The man is genuinely built.
Yeah, see, like, if I'm losing, so, like, if I play 25 games in a day, which I don't even know if I could do, dude. I think at most I've ever played was maybe, like, 18. And I was, like, so burnt, you know? I feel like if I lost, like, more than 5 in a row, if I lose, actually, nowadays, if I lose, like, 2 or 3 in a row, I just stop playing for pretty much that day, or I'll go play ARAM. Because I just, like, need to reset. Like, I'm not mad, I'm not upset, I don't really care about League anymore, like, I don't care about winning or losing, unless I have literally, like, a brain-dead teammate that's running it down, then I get a little frustrated. But nowadays, I really don't care as much, and I don't ever type, so I don't ever get banned. But, yeah, that's crazy. He just has, like, he has this winner's mentality, where he's, like, yeah, he gets a little upset and shit, but he's so, like, winner driven, and he was so driven on this challenge for sure.
Built different. With 3 roles now at Challenger, he quickly set his sights on the next goal.
Alright, so we're doing Challenger, bro. I'm not gonna lie. By the time we're there, Challenger is gonna be 800 LP. And we have, I believe, 3-4 months. I'm gonna be honest. It's gonna be pretty hard to get it before this year. I'm a fucking freak, for sure. So, it is possible. There's no way I get Challenger's 3 rolls and you doubt the 4th roll. What are my champs? Let's start from the top.
I feel like maybe jungle was probably the hardest.
And if you know, like, Annie's viable. That's pretty pog champ.
It only took him 291 games to hit
Playing
Masters in
Nocturne.
mid-lane. Way faster
Oh, he's
than
playing
his
mid here. Oh,
419
okay,
games in
okay.
jungle, or his 824
That
in
was
top lane.
actually kind of fire. That's why I hate Irelia, by the way. The fact that she comes out of this alive
Or
and
his
heals that much off
824 in
minions.
top lane.
I mean, I know that one ability, like, decreases damage taken or whatever.
Master tier already, by the way. Already. See what I'm doing?
I hate playing against Irelia. I don't know, understand where the damage comes from.
Anymore. I still gotta finish. Dude, I'm gonna finish mid, and honest to God,
She builds
I'm
like
gonna
Bork, and she's like the tankiest champion in the game. I've never understood it.
finish fucking
I miss old Irelia. At least then, I knew she was just a straight up auto attacking champion. Now she dashes around and fucking does all kinds of bullshit.
support challenge as well. This season, by the way, this season.
The climb to Challenger mid lane was a short one. With just under 700 games, Tyler had conquered yet another role.
This game's over. It's done, bro. Hey, it's done. Mid's done. Mid's done.
Yeah,
It's
okay,
over.
I think I
It's
remember
over.
this. He was playing
It's
Annie a
over.
lot.
It's done. It's finished. You want me to yell a bit, bro? You want some
I don't know
screaming?
what state Annie's in right now. I think her cooldowns are just a little too high.
Mid-diff. It's the Mammoth Man. Ah! And it was easy as fuck. By the way, you guys are gone. I'm at 775.
That's
Bomb
crazy.
killer. I got it comfortably. Comfortably, Challenger.
That's crazy.
That was easy. I mean, what, bro?
That was
What
easy.
did,
He
what?
says.
Give me like get hype and get excited, bro. It feels like I just started. I don't know. This was so easy.
With a 64% win rate on Annie and a 73% win rate
That
on
was a
Aurora,
really
Tyler
good. I
had
really
a lot to
ulti.
say to the mid lane community.
I'm expressing how I feel right now. It was easy as hell. Little underwhelming how easy mid lane is compared to everything else. Bro, mid lane is so Mickey Mouse cupcake compared to top lane. It's crazy.
Yeah, because top lane, you don't get ganks. You're not a part of the game, or at least used to be. Okay, nowadays it's totally different. Okay, but back then, top lane was just a straight up 1v1. Whoever picked a better champion won. A counter champion won. You know what I mean? Like there was barely any ganks top lane. Like top lane was this fucking role that nobody wanted to play because it was you straight up farm and kill the enemy laner if you can. If you can't, it's a farm fest. Whoever gets a gank first wins lane. 9 times out of 10. So like yeah, mid is. I personally don't like mid. Not since a long time ago. Um, but yeah, for sure, mid is probably one of the easier ones because you get to be a part of the game. So if you're like good at the game and you're good at your champion, which he was pretty good at Annie back then. Yeah, it's I definitely can see that.
It's so crazy. There's no wave management. If nobody ever manages waves or freeze waves compared to top,
Yep.
and if they do, all you do is clear vision, walk bot, gank top.
Yep.
I will say this though. I will say this.
Yeah, so mid is kind of simple. I don't know if it's still the same now, but yeah, he's right. Like you would just if they did try to freeze the lane and they froze it like closer to them, you just clear vision, roam bot. Clear vision, roam top. Clear vision, roam somewhere. Do something. Enemy junglers fucking camps. Something. Like with your jungler. Do dragon. I mean, it's like mid is very simple. And 9 times out of 10, nobody's freezing waves or doing any of that.
I will say this. Support is fucking we learned from this that support is fucking disgustingly broken. I was more worried.
I don't remember what season. Okay, 2021 season. So
About support
I wonder if
during
he's playing
this
support in
challenge
2021.
than enemy jungle.
His playstyle in mid revolved heavily around roaming, specifically playing around his jungler. He often had lower CS numbers, but instead had a large impact
See,
on the
easy
map
roam, free
overall.
kills.
There was only one role left, and Tyler had a point to prove. Some people thought
And
that
if
the
you look
support
here, he's either I don't know what's happened in this game, but you can see he's forced his laner out of lane. So he can either back here or straight up walk back the lane. It looks like he wants to back 1300 gold. And time he gets there, yeah, he might lose maybe a plate,
climb would be the easiest he
but I
had
doubt
ever
it.
done. Others seem to think that it would be the most difficult.
Dude, let me say this. I've been told for since I started this damn challenge. Tyler, you're gonna get stuck in silver. Tyler, silver 80 carries are so bad. You don't understand, bro. It's not my fault I can't climb. Oh, dude.
Well, a lot of the times that he started, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, so correct me if I'm wrong, but he never started in bronze, I'm pretty sure. He always started in like fucking gold or plat, at least. So, like, to be fair, he doesn't understand The lower elo. No, I climbed out a lower elo myself, like a season or two ago. Um, I went from um, I went from bronze 2 to emerald 4, playing support. And I wasn't playing a good support. I was playing Melio. I mean, he was a little stronger back then than he is now. He's not very strong now at all. But
Carry was so bad. Kids, you're trash at the game. Support is easily the most broken role ever. It's been for years. I might 2 week this challenge. I'm not
to
gonna
be
lie.
honest, it was like
My
2 years ago, or whenever I played. I don't remember when I played like a lot. Um, it really was because I was playing Maokai support back then, and that champion back then on support was so entirely broken they had to nerf him like 3 different times.
call me T1
And
Chewy.
there was sorry, there was quite a few supports that were like really broken, like
With
Maokai.
only one stone left to complete the set, Tyler started the support speedrun. Challenge.
Now, that's over with. Apologies. In case you missed it, we are starting support to Challenger today. Hey, I'm going to say this, first of all. We are one roll away from 5-roll Challenger. I'm at the top of the food chain of everything I do. And I'm going to prove it. After I get this, my prediction, this challenge is going to be easy as hell. Now,
There's not much to say about the low elo games because there weren't many of them.
your ass over here, and that's first blood. Oh, support is so hard. Oh, this is so easy. This is so stupid. Ow. Guys, sup? Yeah. Woo!
After 58 games, only 3 days into the support challenge, Tyler hit Diamond playing a very wide range of champs. A week and a half into the challenge, he had already achieved Masters, playing mostly Nautilus, Karma, Rakan, and Pyke.
There it is. There it is.
Yeah, he was very good at
Diamond
Pike. I
1, 2,
remember.
3. Master tier. Week and a half. Speed running the support challenge. Easy, bro. It's so easy. I've been autopiloting. I tried it once, but dude, this is kind of boring. We're already master tier. Master tiered what? 130 games? Yeah, a new role. I'm not even fucking playing, like, dude, I'm playing everything. Enchanters, fucking Frontline, Rakan, Karma, Morgana. It's so easy. It's so easy.
A few days later, Grandmaster in 200 games.
That's crazy.
Support it. Guys, I swear to God, support is so hard. It's really the hardest role in the game. I swear, bro. I mean, guys, trust me, I'm 5,000. Oh, wait a minute. I'm 2 weeks in. Wait a minute. I'm like 200 games in. Playing new champs I've never played before. The easiest champs in the game on pure autopilot.
Tyler's gameplay involved a lot of roaming, especially if his AD was
Yep.
behind or losing lane. On Nautilus, he would look to dominate lane by making a catch and going all in, whereas
Yeah, ideally, I don't know what elo he's playing in. It really doesn't matter to be honest. But if your AD carry starts losing, like who cares? Leave lane. Start making plays. Like yes, I'm not saying the perma leave lane, but start roaming. Cause like you can see here, he's level 2, and so like it's just leave lane, help your mid laner, help your jungler. Even nowadays, help your top laner. I see a lot of supports roaming top, and I don't, not too often. So something I need to get accustomed to. But
on Karma, he would suffocate the enemy by forcing priority and poking them down. At 443 games, he finally completed his challenge.
wait, how many games? So it took him 200 more games to climb the challenger?
Completed his challenge. 443 games, he finally
So he said he only played 200 games when he reached Grandmaster. It took him 240 some games to reach fucking challenger? My lord, what a grind. Like imagine you hit Grandmaster and then it takes you another 240 fucking games. That's crazy.
completed his challenge.
Focus up. Focus up. Focus up. Focus up. I think they're open. I think they're open. It is done. Ah!
This is unfortunate, and the reason I say this is because now he's gone to WoW. One, because the game sucks. The game is terrible right now. And two, because so the game is shit. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. And two, uh, he's literally conquered the game. So why the fuck play it? So unfortunately, we've lost Tyler1 in the community for League. Because personally, I don't play it a lot. I just kind of watch it.
That's it. It's done. There it is. Ah! Officially. I'm too good, bro. Well. Look at us. Look at us. It's done. It's over. I am officially have gotten challenger on every single fucking roll. We started with jungle. It took us 2,000 fucking games. 3,000 almost. Top lane, about the same. Mid 900. Support was this officially, what is this? 443 games? And I've been 80 carry challenger my entire goddamn fucking life, bro. And it's done. Officially done. I am a fucking
I
problem! Oh, 5 challenger accounts. Ooh, cool. No, okay, you get 1 challenger account. Who cares if you can do it again?
Tyler had a lot to say about the people who doubted him, and some very strong opinions on the balancing of the different roles in the game.
We started jungle. They laughed at us, dude. They laughed. Look at him. You can't do it.
I really thought he couldn't do it either.
Laughed at us, bro. I've quit League. None of them even play anymore, bro. They couldn't take it. They couldn't take it, bro. I've played 50,000.
I feel like at this point, because he conquered solo queue, that he should have gone and done like tried out for pro teams and stuff. They would have had him. I don't know if like every team would have selected him, but he should have. Like I feel like that's what I would have liked to see, and a lot of his viewers would have liked to see him play pro. Kind of like Boss FFS is doing now. He's like playing pro now and kind of playing cool shit. So like people want to see that. They want to see different shit.
Games since then. We're not the same. All the roles out here's how I'd rank them. Support is the easiest role. Dude, I braid off autopiloted almost.
Support is like probably the easiest role in general, but when it comes to like pro play, it's one of the harder roles. It's a very easy role to be honest, but it has its like it has its difficulty, right? Like especially now, things have changed now with the new, spawn stuff like the grubs and the Atacon or whatever it's called, all that shit.
Almost all of support. Like I'm not even kidding. Almost all of support. and it took me 500 games. My brain was off. Before I played support, I said all support players suck. The ones that just suck a little less climb. It's true. Top jungle, probably the hard. Top's the hardest. If you do not play meta top lane, it sucks. Mid lane's easy, to be honest. AD carry, AD carry can be frustrating to play if you get sub cap. So yeah, I don't know. I put jungles up. The jungle's hard to learn because it's different,
Yeah,
but it
jungles.
also relies on your teammates. Compared to top and jungle, dude, mid and support were just like, oh, it's over. Oh, it's done already. Okay. True. I almost forgot.
See, what I'd like to see him do is he comes back and does this challenge again and does it in these newer seasons. Because things have changed. Support, you used to perma sit in your lane unless your AD carry was shit or like there was some other reason, right? Same thing with top lane. You used to just perma sit top, never leave the fucking lane, and you never got ganked, and you sat there and did nothing. Farmed all game. So now the game has changed so much. Like an immense amount. I think they're speed running, like ruining the game. Um, there is some good aspects, but my lord.
Officially a 5-role challenger player, Tyler1 would cement himself as the face of League of Legends itself. To congratulate him, Riot updated their official account to have his face on it, and also sent him a package to open on stream.
Here's what I'm assuming's inside, bro. A check for $5 billion, a
No.
contract
It's gonna
to
be like a
run
fucking
like
plushie or a
a
billboard
statue
saying five
of
challenger in
showing
all
like
roles or
just
something.
sheer size and swagger.
Riot's just doing it to
But
get the
it's like
community
they have
fired up.
5 challenger icons.
Yeah. I mean, that's cool, right? Like,
You
I
gotta like it.
respect that
You
Riot at
gotta like
least
it.
did
I like
something,
it.
but
It's special. It's unique.
Tyler1 brings in so much money for, League of Legends that it's unfortunate he's moved on and now League is suffering. Isn't that kind of weird? Isn't it kind of weird that Tyler1 quit the game and started playing WoW, and then all of a sudden Riot's removing boxes saying that the financial situation is this and that? I think it's a little funny. I think League is dying. It's bleeding. Nobody can learn the game anymore. What they need to do, and this is just my opinion, but what they need to do is start working on League of Legends 2. And they need to bring it all back. They need to only include maybe a set of champions, like 40, slowly add them in, update the engine, bring us on Unreal Engine 5, and they need to do something big. Big. They need to do League of Legends 2. They need to do Classic League. Something, or the game is going to die. There's no new players coming to League. Old League of Legends would bring in a lot of new players because it's a game where old League was simple. It was point and click everything. Yeah, maybe some people won't play it, but a majority of the community and new players would funnel in. Same thing with League of Legends 2. Bring the game back, 40 champions, bring it back, 40 champions. It's kind of do a reset. They've gone too far. And what they've done is they don't realize this and they don't know what to do. And they are probably bleeding money. Now I know they made $2.7 billion profit last year, profit. So they can't kid me too much, but they need to do something if that's really the truth. They're bleeding out. Start making a new game. Bring back classic. Do something.
You know what? I'll say thank you, Riot. That's the day. You better Riot Games. You better fucking clip this. You better save it because I will not say it again ever in my life. I appreciate it. Thank you guys. But I am the goddamn greatest of all time. So again, hey, I I mean, I deserve this, to be
Like I
honest.
said, I don't think
This
this makes him the
challenge,
best
Tyler
player,
played over
but
7,300
very
games in a 3-year period.
respectable.
Not only that, he actually reached top 50 on the NA leaderboard after finishing his support climb. The total amount of games for each challenge were 3,800 games for top challenge,
True.
1,807 games for jungle,
Wow.
700 games for mid, 694 games for AD carry, and 443 games for support.
Wow.
With his point proven, he could finally stop playing League, right? He would announce that conquering NA was not enough, and he was heading to Europe.
I want everybody to know that when I'm in their game, we're speaking fucking freedom, baby. US of A, motherfuckers. Who's fucking
Love
with
it.
me, baby?
Love it.
And now, the fucking show begins. This cloud region, by the way, bro. God damn. I'm not even kidding when I say this.
I don't know if he did a China one, but I feel like he should have went to China and done it. I know he did EU and I know he did Korea, but I feel like he should have done a China one. China, I think China's like the hardest servers, like they call them the Chinese super servers or something like
EU
that.
300 LP is in a D1 max. Maximum, bro. Absolute garbage, man. I'm not kidding, man. Easy Masters. What is this, day 5 Masters? This is a fucking speedrun, baby.
Let's just say after 1 month, he decided to extend his trip. Tyler once again would decide to stop streaming and continue his solo queue grind offline.
Anyway, in case you missed it, we went 9 and 16 yesterday. Yeah, it was a really good day, as you can tell. Like, I can snipe me 10 times, do that shit, dumb fucking play style 10 times and not get banned. I shouldn't have to beg that guy for that guy to get banned and manually report and type, etc., etc.
Tyler had a flight booked to leave Europe and was grinding right up until the deadline. He achieved Challenger on the day his flight was booked to leave after 820 games played.
That's
In the
crazy.
last 5 days there,
That's
he went
crazy.
from Masters to Challenger.
That is crazy, bro.
What
That is
you
respectable.
guys do? We is are be back at it, but yet.
Imagine imagine like playing League, like, man, I can fucking get it, and my flight's about to be fucking here. Like, can you imagine like the amount of pressure you'd be under, like trying to get Challenger while, you know, like your flight is fucking there that day. Like you gotta get ready to take a flight.
Uppity sup. Back in the greatest goddamn fucking country on the planet. And in case you missed it, we did get Challenger on EUS. So I had my flight booked on the like 27th or something. So I literally got Challenger, and as I was promoting, I was on the flight home.
That's crazy.
Bro, every time I'm about to get Challenger, people always play to try and kick me out. Anyway, so we were like fucking 500 LP for I think 3 weeks of the challenge, and then we were like GM to Challenger in like 3 days with a 70% win rate. So easy, actually. All these games are so easy, bro. EUS is so easy. You just don't die. They will start running it down every single game. So if you're not the person that runs it down, somebody else will. These guys cannot play from behind, so it's pretty much like 4 easy steps to climb. Don't tight. Ward Raptors, level 1. Do Dragons, don't die. Easy climb, no matter what. Easy climb. The account sharing, the boosting, I really didn't run into any of that. Bro, no, it's true, man. It's true. It's so crazy how bad NA solo queue is just because of all that. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, these guys think they got it bad in the US. You don't got it bad at all. Oh, my God. Come play.
Well, I think it's kind of hard. So like, if you're boosting somebody that's low rank, Tyler 1's barely ever in low ranks. So like he's not gonna see a lot of that. So I feel like that's just inaccurate. Because he's not gonna be staying in bronze for fucking weeks, dude. He's not gonna see this shit. He's not gonna see like he's gonna boost up so fast. You know, he was probably playing 2 games in each fucking division. Let's be real, 2 or 3. And if he even started in bronze, which I'm pretty sure he did, I'm pretty sure he started in gold or plat. Even if he started there, he's not going to see this shit. He's not going to see this shit. You're just not going to. A lot of people are not being boosted in Diamond. Their accounts are being played to be boosted. So, and a challenger player doesn't absolutely dumpster diamonds. Like that's not how that works. You don't see fucking Kazakhs going 30-2 in fucking diamond or past. Like you don't see that type of shit. Not very often. I'm not saying that it doesn't happen, but I feel like this is just inaccurate. I really do because I've seen boosting before, and I've seen it in low elo, you know, silver and stuff where they're boosting like an ADC that's terrible, and so this is inaccurate.
What
I feel
with
like
what's going on over here
it really does exist. I don't know why people are like, oh no, dude, it's insane, or at least it used to be. I don't know what the fuck it is now.
on this server? Like, you guys understand how hard I was sweating? Get this, get this. So I was doing like pre-game rituals every single day, bro. I drank Blood Rush out of the same cup for like 12 days straight. Guys, get this. Seriously, I was like doing rituals. Guys, I took one shower in 2 weeks.
So I'm gonna end the video here because I think this is just an outro. But does Tyler 1 deserve Challenger? I think the answer to that question is yes. I don't know if he's on the level of a pro player. I think he could play on like an amateur team for sure, 100%. Will he come back to the game? I don't know. The game is fucking bleeding to death right now, so that's a really good question. Hopefully we see him come back, and I hope you guys have a great day. That's going to be the end of my VOD. I'm really curious to see what you guys um, have to say about it. So please let me know in the comments. Thanks, guys. See ya.